Don't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. That's the mantra Mo Gerhardt lives his life by. And it's the main theme of a book he recently wrote about his struggles and successes battling limb girdle type 2 muscular dystrophy. And through this wonderfully inspiring perspective from an electric chair, he shows us in part 2 of the Mo Gerhardt story that for better or worse, we can all find life moments that shine.
I need to be 100% honest with myself and with my audience.
That's the goal Mo Gerhardt set for himself when he started writing Perspective from an Electric Chair 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's getting closer now.
Now complete, he calls the book a celebration of life, but not just his own.
When I was young, I didn't have someone else that I could really look at as a role model or mentor that was a wheelchair user. And so my initial motivation was, I need to do this for children today that are maybe newly diagnosed.
Part of that motivation, he says, came from facing his own personal demons about his diagnosis and deciding the best way to beat them was to open up and share them.
I need to really tell exactly from when I get up in the morning till I fall asleep at night what's involved with personal routines, dressing, showering, the assistants, and not hide some of those secrets that maybe up to this point I had kept to myself.
It was gut-wrenching, and it was wonderful all at the same time.
Mo's dad, John, says his son's openness and revealing dialogue connects just as well, if not more so, for parents like himself.
We actually learned some things about his perspectives that we didn't know, that he'd kept secret. But I think for the parents, it's really a ray of shining light.
I like it.
One moment that shined for Mo was writing about another family member, his dog, Ted.
My chapter on my service dog, very big part of my life.
He says Ted became more than just a friendly pet, but a life partner with him at home, at work, in the community.
Good. Let's go.
And it was that special bond that helped Mo conquer some of the biggest challenges of limb girdle disease.
By my side, 24 hours a day. It's amazing when I think about it that I can talk about, this terminal disease and doctors telling me that I have, a short life expectancy. But I start talking about a dog and all of a sudden, the eyes start to water up and you're fighting those emotions.
Very positive emotions, though. And through all 21 chapters and 200 pages of his story, you'll see Mo's positive perspective never change.
It's not the diagnosis that determines your outcome. You have to be looking at a sunrise as opposed to a sunset.
When you do, the light will always shine. And as Mo writes, lives, and champions each day, that's certainly a secret worth sharing.
That in itself is very rewarding.
Mo sent a special thanks to the Red Cedar Cafe in East Lansing for hosting his most recent book signing. And next week, in part 3 of his story, you'll see why he's thankful for the all-new research the MDA is doing to find a cure for neuromuscular diseases. It's the Mo Gerhardt story, and it's only right here on 6 News This Morning.